Good morning. So welcome to the sophomore class vice president debate. Our candidates have 1 minute to answer the question that is presented for them each. We have a timer up here at the table. She will raise her hand. Okay. Moderating this debate is Mr. Cole. So are you guys ready to begin? Perfect. First question is, why did you choose to run for class president? We'll start with Lydia. You have 1 minute.
I chose to run for class president because last year we didn't get very much done, in our class officers because we were just freshmen. So I thought this year, I wanted to get a lot more done as sophomores and raise our spirits more and do a lot of activities. So I just wanted to make it a much more fun year.
Emma.
So I didn't run for any class officers last year, and I regret that very much because I was oh, I'm a freshman, I'm still shy, I'm scared of high school or whatever. But this year I was I don't care, I love leading groups of people. So I was I want to do as much as I can for this class.
Number 2. What do you hope to achieve this year as president of the sophomore class? Lydia?
Okay, well, I don't have too many ideas yet, but I did want to send a Google form out to all the sophomores so that you guys could give me your opinions, and then I could try to make as many of them happen, all the reasonable ones anyways. So, that's what I want to do.
I really want to involve the whole class, not necessarily just the people running for office, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who have ideas for this class that don't necessarily want to lead up our sophomore class. So I really want to involve everyone, not just the officers. We're gonna try and have open meetings, so open class meetings, not just for the officers, but for anyone who wants to attend and share their ideas.
All right. Question number 3. How will you make this year better for the class of 2019?
Okay, so I want to have a lot of fundraisers, so that way field trips can be reduced and all that, and class senior trip and stuff. So I want to do a lot of fundraisers and fun ones, not just I don't know, Yankee Candle stuff. Activities that will raise our spirit and raise money at the same time.
All right. Miss Emma?
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Lydia said. Definitely fundraisers, because a lot of people went to this high school for many reasons, but a lot of the other high schools maybe have more of a high school experience, other people would say. So I just want to, like what Lydia said, do a lot of events, and definitely the senior trip that will make us feel more like a real high school than just this small little high school that I'm thinking.
And number 4, in your opinion, what are the most important challenges facing our school, and how do you propose to address these challenges?
I feel we need to include a lot more people because everyone kind of separates into their little group or posse or whatever it is. So I don't know a lot of these people, so I think we should really come together more as a class and do stuff together.
And Miss Emma?
Definitely what she said. None of us, I know most of your names, but there's some of you that I've never even talked to, and I think we really need to change that because we are a small school. It's not that hard. We're at Central, one class, sophomores is 250 or crazy number like that. So they can't really know each other. But here, we can get to know each other a lot more and do a lot more together to make this a great year and the rest of our years here.
We would like to remind the audience that they are strongly encouraged to remain quiet while our candidates are doing their debate. Number 5, will you do anything in your power as class president to improve the Wi-Fi?
I think we definitely should, because it's really annoying when we're doing classwork, especially in your class, Mr. Cole, when the Wi-Fi goes out and we don't have any classwork to do. Since this is a school of technology, I think Wi-Fi is very important.
Miss Emma?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone here wants the Wi-Fi to be a lot stronger than it is. And I hope that is something that we can accomplish this year as a class.
Number 6, what is your opinion on the current candidates for the U.S. president?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like either of them. I don't think Hillary should be the first girl president, but I definitely don't want Trump because he's a loser.
And Miss Emma? Same question.
I very much dislike Trump, so hashtag I'm with her.
And number 7, How often do you check your emails, and how quickly do you respond to them when you do check your email?
I check my email every day just because it's kind of hard not to because it's right there in front of you, so I have to. And I always respond right away, so I don't see the point of looking at it and then waiting to answer it because then you're gonna forget.
Yeah, we basically use the computers almost in every class. There's a few classes that we don't. So I mean, almost every single period I'm on that computer looking at emails and then responding to them right away. That's why not.
Although this question seems somewhat repeated, I'm still going to ask it. It says, what ideas do you have for events and fundraisers?
Okay, well last year we kind of came up with some ideas that we never really actually went through with. So we had this like fun one where we were gonna do a spelling bee and the teachers had to like pay money to be in it, and then they were gonna like do like not just normal spelling words but like funny ones like maybe our slang or weird words and stuff like that. So there's a couple of fun ones that we had planned, but I'm sure we'll think of more. That was a fun one though.
And Ms. Emma?
Yeah, so a lot of you probably don't know, but I am a Girl Scout. I mean, it's like a lot of people think that's lame, but I mean, I love being a Girl Scout. So we've done like so many fundraisers because I've been in it since I was like a little tot, like 5 years old. So I'm really hoping to incorporate some of the ideas that we have that I've done with past troops and stuff. So we've done like pancake fundraising, like meal, like pancake dinner, like pancake breakfast. That's what I'm looking for. And so in different things like that we can do that.
How will you communicate with your fellow classmates?
Okay, lots of emails, and you guys can come talk to me whenever. Like, I'm not really a scary person. I won't bite you or anything. So you can come talk to me at school or send me texts. I'm on pretty much every social media, so you can find me. My name's Lydia Rowell, so pretty much any way is fine. I'll answer.
Ms. Emma?
Yeah, so like we talked about a couple minutes ago, we check our emails like every single class, so I'll respond to emails if you want to email me. I'm around. I'll be working like in the bakery because I'm in culinary, so you can just come up and talk to me whenever you want about ideas or questions or anything you have. Also attend the open meetings we'll have, because then you'll be able to talk to all the other class officers, not necessarily just like whichever one of us wins for president, just like any one of the class officers. And social media, like Lydia said, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, like Facebook, any of those.
If you are elected, how will you motivate students to take better care of the school, for example, by keeping the atriums and hallways clean?
We can put up signs. I know in video production, when we make videos, we could always send you like a video about something that has to get done. Just clean up your trash because we have a small school, so it's not really hard to just throw away a piece of paper or your lunch tray. Keep it clean because it's our school. It's not very big.
Ms. Emma?
So last year, Mr. Cassidy and I started a Earth Protectors Club, and Ms. McDonough, or Ms. McDonough's over there. And I'm hoping to start that back up this year because we were going to start a composting bin outside so we could compost our foods here, and definitely get more trash cans everywhere because like there's not that many in the atrium if you really think about it. So I'm hoping that we'll get that up and running, and we'll use those ideas to keep our school much cleaner.
Ms. Lydia, how would you be in favor of setting up a committee to investigate the possibility of sports teams at Manchester School of Technology High School?
That's a really hard one since we don't have a gym or a field. So I don't really think that's under my control because I definitely could not buy you guys a gym. I'm sorry. But I guess it's something we could like talk about, but I really don't think there's much we can do because there's other stuff that our money for School of Technology should be going to. So just play for your home schools, and I think it's nice seeing everyone wear their different jerseys at school and still get along. So I kind of like being at my home school to play sports.
Ms. Emma?
So I definitely wish we did have sports here, but as Lydia kind of touched on, I don't think that we have the power to start it ourselves. I hope that we can get the idea into like the administrators and maybe see if there was a field or a place where we could maybe start small with some sports, because I think that would be great to really like unite our school more. But so we'll see if that happens, and I hope that would come into fruition.
And the last question on this sheet of paper, why do you feel like you'll make a better candidate for your opponent?
Okay, so I obviously have experience. I've done this for 2 years in a row, so I kind of get what it's like and how to talk with you guys and get things done. Not that anyone would make a great president, and I really just want to get to know you all and get a lot done in our sophomore year and our next years if I run again. But yeah, I really just want to get all of you guys included.
Yeah, so I've been in many clubs and sports things, a lot of events in my life, and currently I'm the secretary for Interact Club, so I'm like co-running like basically Interact Club. So I think that Lydia would be a great person, super nice and everything. But I just really want to get involved with my school more because if I when I leave this school, if I hadn't gotten involved, I would totally regret it. And I really want to see us come together because honestly, I don't know a lot of you, and I want that to change because we're a small school. We need to unite more.
I don't think there's an open forum question for this debate.
No.
So this concludes the sophomore class president debate. Thank you.